Hello, everybody, and welcome to the AC's Jeremy Plays Master of Orion. Now, I remember playing the original version of this 20 years ago when it came out. Before computer gaming was actually cool. So this is a bit on the nostalgic side, plus this game has voice actors from just all over the map. I still can't remember the guy's name, but the guy that played Wash in Firefly is in this one. They've got Michael Dorn, John Delancey, and Dwight Schultz from Star Trek and various and sundry other places doing voice acting for this one. So, I mean, it is just a massive nostalgia trip for any classic sci-fi fan, especially sci-fi gamer fans. And I've already been playing it a little bit, but I'm going to start up a brand new game for Twitch. Yeah. Okay, and of course, the old races are all here.
The proud Alkari are an old race of avian hominids. Although well known for their peaceful disposition,
Yeah, and you can hear Michael Dorn narrating in the background, and it's like, oh man.
they believe they have just cause.
And they've got all of the classic races here.
Uncontested. He is the
And you got the Bullrothi. They look a little bit less bear-like and a little bit more boar-like in this one. And the Darlock are actually, they look more crystalline than they used to.
And despise identity. Their shape-shifting nature puts them at odds with themselves as often as with other.
Then of course you got Humies.
After ages of internal conflict and faced with dwindling natural resources on their home, deep in the caves of Koldon, the insect-like Klakon evolved to form the Hive, a unified consciousness.
And these guys look really different.
Filled with incessant chattering voices and signals, the Meklar Combine is an artificial ecosystem.
The Marshon don't look that different, but
savannas of Fieras gave rise to the ruthless warriors known. As the
some of them
Marshon.
can't look all that different. Of course, you have the classic gray look of the Cylons. Although I think the forearm thing might be new, but it might not be. It's been a long time since I played Master of Orion.
Devoted to the unraveling of the mysteries of the universe.
The Sakura definitely look different.
Sakura from the planet Sla seem uncouth and unenlightened to many of the other races. However, alone in their unique composition, the Silicoid are an ancient race of silicon-based life forms.
Yeah.
From the
Now,
planet
the one that I don't have access to because I don't have the
Their
collector's
impressively
edition
long
is this other
lifespans
group of
and
Terrans.
abysmally low birth rates have resulted in a civilization of relatively few individuals with lots of experience.
Okay.
The oldest among them is known as the Keystone, ruler of the Silicoid.
Now, of course, the
and
lithivore
speaker
thing
of
means
the
that you have
Crag.
no food consumption. You don't have to produce a bloody bit of food for this whole race. And of course, you still have the custom race option, which, I mean, that's always been a thing for Master of Orion, is being able to make your own races. So, let me see. I've always enjoyed playing the Cylons, but that just means that I need to stay away from them, so this is actually a bit of a challenge. Let's see. Industrialist, Subterranean,
The insect-like Klakon evolved
Uncreative.
to form the Hive, a unified consciousness stretching from drone to queen. As such, the industrious
The uncreative part I don't like because not every technology gives you every single item for that technology. The Cylon have creative, which means that you get all of the benefits of a given technology. A non-uncreative race gets to choose which technology they get from a given research. But these guys, it's random. You finish one, you finish a research off, and boom, it just gives you a random one, as opposed to giving you a choice.
Alone in their
Okay.
unique composition, the silicoid are an ancient race of silicon-based life forms from the planet Chrysalon. Their impressively long
That's a
lifespans
for
and abysmally low birth
repulsive.
rates have resulted in a civilization of relatively few
Gravity
individuals
tolerance,
with lots
all
of
homeworld
experience.
size, huge.
The oldest among them is known as the Keystone,
I'm actually
ruler
going to
of
go
the
for these
silicoid
guys
and speak.
for this stream. Okay, let's see. I prefer a spiral galaxy myself. Galaxy size, huge. Galaxy age average, starting age post warp. Um, Difficulty level normal. Let's go for 5. I don't want it to get too crowded out there. Game pace, classic. Gonna go for heroic. It's a little bit longer game pace. Until I see a number I like. That one works. Okay. Let's see the advanced settings. Random events, yes. Pirates, yes. Monsters, yes. Racial traits, yes. Balanced starting conditions, yes. This timeline feature is actually something new to me, at least. I may not remember it, but it seems pretty new. Research speed, slow. That's part of the heroic game pace. Production speed, normal. Or for that matter, that may just simply be slow for heroic game pace. Okay, production speed, normal. Population growth speed, normal. I'm not going to go for a score victory where it simply ends at 500 turns, especially not at a heroic pace. Diplomatic, technological, economic. And then, of course, there's the classic just pound everything else into dust uh, win condition. Okay, so we are going to start game. Now, as I said, I've played all of the Master of Orion so far. Master of Orion 1 was, of course, the one that I started on. Really good game, in all honesty. 2, again, a really good game. 3 was when it started having issues. It got to the point where it was either you let the game play itself or you micromanaged every little detail. The AI was so annoying in that game.
Even more so than any other race in the galaxy, the silicoid crag stands alone, expanding slowly from their home world, Chrysalon.
But from what I've seen of this one, it goes back and it recaptures the great way that 1 and 2 used to run.
Unique in every way imaginable.
But
These
updating it
reclusive
to
and antisocial
the
beings
modern
shun outside
graphics and
contact,
control
seeking only
systems.
to be left to their own means. In this ever-crowded galaxy, the solitude they seek may well come at the expense of all other life forms.
Now, the only way that they could have chosen a better race or a better person to narrate this is if they had gotten like James Earl Jones, but Michael Dorn sounds absolutely awesome narrating this.
And remain ever mindful of the crag.
Okay, I'm going to disable the advisor tips. Okay, fleet needs orders. We've got a colony ship, scout, or 2 scouts and a frigate. I'm going to send them over this way since that system actually looks like it has something in it. Okay, I now need to choose a research.
What dendrite of knowledge should these ones pursue, Keystone?
Okay, let's see. I hardly ever like just queuing up one tech at a time. It annoys the hell out of me. Biology, I don't need the hydroponic farms. Biospheres would be useful, but not nearly as much as you might think. Let's see. Yeah, this is where it tells you, okay, you're going to have to choose one or the other of these. So, I'm actually going to go for this one because money has always been an important factor in Master of Orion. You can never have enough in this game. Okay, now I get to choose a production. And of course, I don't have to worry about food. The species just grows very slowly. So, let's see. We have trade goods. I'm going to want a missile battery for defense and Shokyu because I hate to do this one thing at a time. I'm going to want a space factory, another frigate, and a colony ship. And we'll go ahead and set that building. Okay, so next turn we go. Yeah, the whole Star Alliance thing is actually not exactly new. I think they introduced it in 3. But it's actually done well this time around. And I mean, the graphics are just absolutely awesome for this one. Especially when you get into things like warfare. Okay, now these are unstable warp nodes. Okay, it's actually a way of limiting expansion to start with. So you can actually have some isolation in between your species. Ahem Prime. It's a Gaia world, which is actually not all that good for me. Sorry, Arlem? Whatever. Okay. This is a Tundra world, which would be even worse. I intend to settle a planet in this system, and that's a gas giant, which of course I can't even land on. Figures. Okay, so I guess that we're going for the Gaia world. Okay, my missile base has been completed. Now I'm going to be working on my space factory. Yay. Okay, so colonize that planet. My people are going to hate it, but I'll live. I can always upgrade it to a proper inferno later. Okay, so now we have a guy working on production. Let's see, missile base, yes. Star base, yes. It's going to take long enough as it is. Okay, now with these guys, I'm going to put the scouts on auto explore. And I may use the frigate for a little bit of exploration, but we'll see what happens there. Government research completed.
With each new discovery, the knowledge of the crowd
And a
grows,
government
Keystone.
support facility. This is actually an important one because it increases your morale. Without that morale increase, you're going to end up with a lot of... okay, we're already doing economics, so we're good there. Okay, auto explore. Fleet needs orders. You auto explore. You auto explore. And let's see. I'm actually going to put them at that point there and then just have them guard block that warp point. Ooh. That would be a Cylon ship.
Pleased to meet you. Reese is the controller of the Cylon Quanta. I am certain we have much to learn from each other.
Okay, so I'm going to want to take that frigate and move it over there. And hopefully I can keep that scout from getting any further. Yeah, he turned around. Ooh, we found an anomaly. Gonna send my scout out to go and look at that. And we discovered Concordia. And my space factory was finished, which means that I have a unit that needs some instruction. I'm gonna go for an asteroid mine there so we can pick up a little bit more money. Now, we don't currently have any citizens on strike. Wondering how far I can push my tax rate before that happens. Yeah, right there. Okay. But regardless, that'll give me a good bit of money to work with. Okay. Gonna want to go and check out that electromagnetic disturbance.
The anomaly turns out to be a derelict ship, floating
Cool.
eerily
We got another
empty
frigate.
with no signs of its former crew.
And we discovered Valence as soon as we can find an actual warp point to it. Okay, Concordia 3. Not a bad little world, but certainly not something that I would actually consider colonizing.
Welcome to GNN.
Writer's strike hits headline industry.
You are tuned to GNN, the only network that tells you what you need to know. Bringing it to you live.
Galactic News Network, the galaxy's most reputable news source.
Yeah, GNN actually goes all the way back to the original Master of Orion. Pirate fleet detected. They are still several turns away, but... And of course so are these guys. Okay, put them back on auto exploration. Concordia Prime. And we just turned out another frigate. Cool. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to take that frigate, move it over there as well. Hopefully, between the two of them, they'll be able to hold that warp point. Now I've got that scout, going to put it back on auto exploration. Now this is, we've got 2 pirate raiders and 2 frigates. Got a pretty good chance here, so we're going to take command. I'm going to go for the assisted command tactical battle setup. Now this is where it really changes from the old ones, is you've got the full-on top graphics of the modern day and age. Okay, that scout has absolutely no reason to be there. Okay. Okay, that's one pirate scum gone. And the other one is very quickly getting that way. And okay, two pirate scum gone. And we took actually very little damage, so we're good there. And we have discovered Mentar, which would be the home system of the Cylons. I'll go ahead and let my and Irma was discovered, which apparently does not have a warp point connection directly from Chrysalon. Odd. Okay, next turn. Everybody move along. Space Factory finished my asteroid mine, which means that now I need to build military outposts to help block off the warp points here. Now this is a standard 4X game, which... Okay, pirate fleet detected there. With any luck, they'll be moving before my scouts arrive. And I
With
finished
each new
off...
discovery, the knowledge of the crag
Yeah.
grows, Keystone.
Okay, let's view the tech tree here. Fungal farms we definitely don't need. I'm gonna go for advanced fusion this time around.
This is GNN, Galactic News Network.
Space Eel.
Do not panic, but long-range scanners have detected a gigantic space eel lurking in a previously unexpected sector of space. And now, sports!
I'm not seeing it, so there's no telling where it could end up being.
And now, the news.
A gigantic space dragon has been discovered lurking
Do
in
not
space.
panic, but long
And that would be the space dragon. Rather nasty little thing, too. I discovered... what? Atawa and Hoshi. Okay. Anomaly detected near Hoshi. With any luck, the space dragon won't decide to immediately go after my fleet. My little scout out there all on his own. Okay, I've got both of those frigates there. I need to move this one back over to there. See what we
Arriving
found.
at the anomaly.
Ah, cool.
Your fleet
Treasures.
spots-
I discovered Dante. And they finished their missile bases and are now working on a starbase. Cool. Okay, fleet needs orders. That would be my frigate. We're going to set them up to guard. Okay, engineering research completed. A new ship design has been discovered.
With each new discovery,
Ah,
the
we now have
knowledge
the
of the
destroyer
crag grows,
class.
Keystone.
So let's view the tech tree here. We're still working towards fusion. Fleet needs orders. Continue auto exploration. Now, of course, we've got the destroyer blueprint now. Let's see. Base destroyer, alternate destroyer. Okay, for some reason the controls aren't wanting to work today. Okay, there we go. Really want to see what it looks like as the base destroyer with the alternate themes. B, C, that one's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to go with that one. See what we can do with the frigate while we're at it. The alternate frigate design actually looks better. Okay. See what we got as far as themes go here. A, B, C, C. Okay. I'm gonna go with A again, because A actually looks cool. It's got that whole designs along the actual metallic parts of it. So okay, we now have our frigate and destroyer designs. Now, one of the holdovers from a previous game, I can't really remember which at the moment, is the fact that, in fact I want to say it's Master of Orion 3, is the fact that you don't actually design scouts and colony ships in this game. They are automatically built or automatically designed for you to be more or less as good as they can be. Pirate fleet detected, of course. Boli. Must be, yeah. Boli. Belowy. Whatever. And Space Factory finished military outpost. So now I can move it on over there and start building one there. Now military outposts do require command points, and if your command point usage exceeds your command point generation, then it ends up costing you more to maintain your fleets. So it's never a good idea to just build them willy-nilly in every single system. Not until you've got some more star bases and some more research in. Okay. Okay, now I have a new colony ship. Not going to send it that way. And I'm not going to send it that way either. What I really need is somebody to scout out that system. And you know what? Why not? And then choose a new production. And I lost a researcher because of building the colony ship. But I really need to get some more, yeah, some more of that stuff. Okay, so Colonial Revenue Service is going to give me +1 BC per population on this planet, which is always useful. Research Laboratory, of course, useful. And then we're going to want to consider probably a new ship and a new colony ship as well, because we need to keep on expanding. Okay. And next turn should deal with that pirate fleet. No, apparently next turn we'll deal with the pirate fleet. Hindia? Ah, Hindia. Okay. Ooh, that would be a wonderful little system to colonize. But I severely doubt if the Cylons would appreciate that too terribly much. Okay. Just gonna let this one auto-resolve. Yeah, didn't even take much damage from that one. And of course, it's, battle highlights the smuggled blaster was the main weapon that they used, whereas nuclear missiles was the main weapon that I used. Nothing quite like destroying the enemy in nuclear fire. Move along, boys and girls. And next. And discovered Gabar. Next turn. Okay, nothing immediately hostile there. Zingi discovered. Okay, and Colonial Revenue Service was completed on my home world, which means now I have even more money flowing in. Let's see what we can see. Barren, which means also quite cold. And barren again. I'm actually going to keep on going there. And Space Factory finished military outpost. So that warp point is now blocked off. I'm going to send my Space Factory on over that way. Okay, Axion discovered. And one of the worst problems that I'm going to have here is getting past Hoshi, because of that bloody space dragon. and I just do not have the military might at the moment to go and deal with it. Another pirate fleet incoming. Research laboratory completed. Destroyer 2 next in queue. Toxic, which would not do me any favors overall. Ah, okay. That's the one. So, military outpost. Start building. Next turn. And radiated, which would not do me any favors either. Perseus system. Okay. And scouting with a colony ship is generally not recommended, but at the moment, advanced fusion research completed and Chrysalon 2 has grown. Yay! I have another person. And of course, they are involved in research, which is always a good thing. So move everybody along. Discovered Proxima. Choose a new research. Fusion drive, nuclear missile modifications. So I need to update my blueprints. Fortunately, it has an automated upgrade system. And it highlights the things that are going to change. Okay.
What dendrite of...
Now let's see what we need here next. Food is, of course, an absolutely worthless item to me. Advanced engineering will give me the cruiser. Let's see what we've got. Having shields would actually be quite a bit of an advantage. So I'm going to go for advanced magnetism. And military outpost, yeah, this isn't even a real competition with a pirate raider. Okay. So move everybody along. And this, Proxima will actually give me access to Dante. Good. Let's see. Gas giant and an asteroid belt. Joy, I can do something with it as soon as I learn how to build planets. Destroyer 3 completed at Chrysalon 2, colony ship next in queue. I haven't even used my old colony ship yet. But at least I completed a destroyer, which is a 1017. And trying to go against that friggin' dragon, that would be absolutely insane. Okay, move everybody along. Leonids apparently has something interesting going on there. Okay, Destroyer 3. Ah, frigate. Upgrade. Yeah, that's such a small upgrade on that thing. Okay, which fleet needs orders? Ah, those guys. Head for Dante. With any luck, there'll be a nice inferno over there. Okay. So we are moving right along here. Done. I would really like to be able to colonize this system because it's pretty much the edge of an area. Desert, barren. Let's see what that one is. Physics research completed, automated factory, and neutron blaster. So we can now update our designs again.
Knowledge
And
deposition
we're
is
working
steady.
on advanced magnetics. And go ahead and upgrade that fleet. Let's see what other fleets need to be upgraded here. I actually have 2 frigates there. Interesting. Okay, move everybody along. What do we have there? An ocean world. Yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, arid. Go ahead and colonize. Perseus 2. Okay. Now let's see what all we can see here. Automated factory will help out a lot. Missile base. In that case, I'm going to take the missile base off and start building the star base there.
Welcome
Done.
to GNN.
Silicoid Crag now controls 3 planets,
The Silicoid Crag has grown in strength.
which means that everybody now knows that the Silicoid Crag now controls 3 planets. Thank you so much, guys. 2 desert, or no, an arid and a desert. Joy. Just what I always needed. You know what? I'm going to send them across to there. See if they can't slip past that dragon and get me some information on those systems. Okay, there's the eel, which will more or less keep that system from being too terribly easily colonized. So I think if I do this right, I should be able to lock off this whole little section of space just for me. Space Factory finished a military outpost. Yay! In that case, you get to go across to the other side of the system and build another one. And yeah, I won't be able to jump these until I get a later tech. Okay, move everybody
The
along.
anomaly turns out to be a derelict ship, floating eerily empty with no signs of its former crew.
Cool. So I end up with another frigate. Oh, that sucker's actually not even all that impressive. It's got a good bit of attack, but not much defense. Okay. I'm currently working on a colony ship there. I'm hoping I'll be able to send it over to that one. Oh no, 2 scouts, okay. I didn't find a frigate, I found a scout. That's what I get for not actually reading stuff. One planet in that system. That may be that friggin' pirate base that I've been having to deal with. The one that keeps on sending penny packet raiders at me. You know, if I did it right, I might be able to sneak a colony ship over to there. Find out soon enough. Yep, that would be the pirate base. Even though I think that is a perfect world for me. It is. As soon as I get cruisers, I'm going to have to go and blow that pirate base up.
A kink requires your attention.
Gonna go for the class 1 shields.
With each new
And neutron
discovery,
blaster.
the
Okay, update my blueprints. Upgrade. And upgrade. Done.
What dendrite of knowledge should these...
Okay. What is that? Biospheres, as I said, they can be useful, but... Let's see what else we've got. To Inferno class by artificially increasing volcanic activity via controlled subcrustal detonations. I'm actually going to go all the way for that one. Yeah. Let's get some upgrades running here. Okay. I know there's a system out there. Got. That's about all I know. So I'm going to have them block that warp point. Move everybody along, and a fleet needs my orders. I figured it was them. I'm gonna send them on over to there. I'm going to have to see if I can sneak a colony ship over to that world in 3 more turns. Ah, those pirate raiders showed up. Yeah. Space factory finished military outpost, and biology research was completed. So now I need to send my space factory over to that point to guard the back door to that. Actually, no. That's wrong. I need to send them to that gas giant.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Almost.
That gives me not much more information because they have not explored where they flip, apparently. Terran, desert, worthless. Okay, but that does tell me something important there. Means I'm also going to need to put in a colony in that system in order to really block all of that area off. Either that or I'm going to have to find some way to colonize Hoshi. And I finished my colony ship. Joy. Okay. Let me... I really want the frigate and the colony ship together. Okay. Automated factories would be very nice. Hydroponic farms would be totally worthless. And I think I am very quickly approaching the limitations of what I can do with, yeah, command points. Now that those two are the same fleet, 21 turns. Hopefully they'll make it. Let me see. That's a desert planet. I could certainly try for it. Okay. Superscalar gas harvester. Gonna give me 5 more credits a turn. Cool. next turn. Starbase completed, so I now have more stuff to work with. Cool. Okay, automated factory, colonial revenue, research laboratory, government support facility, biospheres. Yep, that works. And I have a fleet that needs orders. Okay. Mainly that's going to come down to the fact that I don't think there's a lot left to explore here. Except for those systems that are a little bit too dangerous. Detected near Volans? Ah, okay, right there. Automated factory completed. Government support facility will be next. Pirate fleet detected near Hoshi, okay. They're headed off that away. Space factory finished. Superscalar gas harvester. Cool. And automated factory completed there. So move everybody along and figure out who needs orders. Those guys. So as I said, I'm going to send them up there to close off the back door and then seal that node off. Yeah, I will admit it was kind of interesting listening to some of my favorite sci-fi actors talking about playing this game when it first came out 20 years ago. That was just such a kick. Biotechnology research completed, biospheres completed, colony ship on its way. Leonids 2 is a pirate base. Joy. Arid rich. Probably going to go ahead and colonize that one then. As soon as I get a cruiser in there. Yeah, those guys are headed so clearly for Perseus. They're going to attack my scout. Joy. Which of course means that my scout gets destroyed because they're pirate raiders and they're scum.
the news.
State of the galaxy.
And now, the state of the galaxy. Current ranking of space fleet strengths.
Not too far behind the Alkari. So we've got the Cylon, the Alkari, and the Sakra as other races right now. Good little bit of vengeance right there.
Welcome to GNN, Galactic News Network.
Between the Meklar Combine and Darlok Cabal.
The military might of the Meklar Combine battle against the Darlok Cabal for control of the galaxy.
Catnip scandal. Hey, it actually looks like my colony ship is going to get there. Cool. Okay, yeah. Space Factory, you are going to be building a military outpost, whereas my destroyer is actually going to go... No, I'm going to put them on guard duty right there. Okay. So next turn, research laboratory is finished out there. Okay. And they're going to be working on the Colonial Revenue Service. Colony ship arrived. Sweet. Colonize. Medium volcanic, ultra poor, low gravity. Okay. Auto facts to start with. 4, 5. Yep.
This is
I may need to
GNN.
consider... Ah,
The Sakra brood has grown in strength.
building another space factory at this rate just to get myself... Okay, you're going to guard that planet is what you're going to do. Just so that I can build enough outposts for everything. And now the pirates are taking out my scouts. Because my scouts are becoming languid, I suppose is the right word. Not that I actually need scouts anymore. Okay. Okay, colony ship has been completed. I need to choose a production. Choose production. I'm going to toss another space factory out there. As well as another destroyer and another colony ship. Okay, I should now be able to send that fleet
Welcome
on over to the other system.
A review of a silicoid colony by the Galactic.
Cool. What is it now anyway? It's now a rich. Sweet. And I also gained population. Or did I? Hold on. Yeah, Chrysalon 2 has grown. Okay, apparently I produced entirely too many colonists there. Prime has grown. Classification upgraded. Let's see. Okay. I have a disgruntled colonist. Yeah, if lowering my tax rate is enough to actually give me that colonist back, I'm happy to. Arid, arid. I'm gonna have to push for cruisers next. Get rid of all these bloody pirates. Finished research, finished space factory. Cool. Okay, silent enrichment I obviously do not need. Whereas deep sea cooling would be quite useful.
With each
I now have
new
the Inferno
discovery,
transformation
the knowledge of the crag grows, Keystone.
and a toxic processor. Okay, so let me take a look at my tech tree again. Where is the cruiser? There it is. So yeah. Okay. I hope everybody has had as much fun watching me play this as I've had playing it, because it is actually a rather enjoyable game. Calvin and I should be back tomorrow morning playing Civ 5. So, everybody, have a good night. As soon as I get the video up, it'll have links to our Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon pages. So follow us, like us, and support us. Have a good night. Bye.